Shalom. I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash.
And honors to the head apostles, the elders of the great millstone. Shalom to the fellow laborers out there, and as always, the believers. So yeah, we're back out here once again through the spirit of power of Yahawashi. As you can see, we're accompanied with Akim, the Mobile, Huntsville brother. The spirit allowed us to come together once more to do this work. And you know, there's a saying amongst us, you know, faces and the places might change, but the message is the same. And the message is what? That America will be destroyed. Which, that's a foreign concept. That's an outside concept. Because why they acclimated to this place, man? They can't see past this replica of reality. The first chapter, they cannot see afar off. Now, when you go into that word, well, it's a phrase right there in the Greek, far off, it means to see only what is near. So when you're confronted with the idea of the world to come outside of this reality, you're taken by it. And pretty much this links you to the time of Noah. Remember, matter of fact, what's that, Matthew 24? Matthew 24 and 35, I believe. Yahawashi compared this time to the time of Noah, the parallels of the old world. And why was that? Right, I believe on it. Let's say. Matter of fact, the 37. Right? Yeah, bring that up. This is the book of
St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 37.
Mm-hmm.
But as the days of Noah were.
Right, and these are the words of Yahawashi, man. So you see here where he's mentioning the old world. And we can see the parallels, right? In which Yahawashi is going to outline. Come on.
It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Hey, somebody do me a favor. Look up enormously biased. Because that's the vibration here in the West. And in particular, America, man. They have become accustomed to this system. And that was the case in the old world. And that's why Yahawashi is making mention of it. Come on.
It says, for as in the days of Noah were before the flood, they were eating and drinking.
Right, they were eating and drinking, man. This is what's on display in America, Babylon and Brick. You got apps, Rawchaa, right, DoorDash. A nigga eat for every occasion, man. It's driven by your emotions. A nigga die, you eat. Right? Somebody graduated.
Break up.
Right, it's this. What y'all eat, you know?
I got Lord say I would not smell their feast days.
Yeah.
All that shit corrupt. It says, for as in the days of Noah, for as in the days that were before the flood,
right,
they were eating and drinking and marrying.
And marrying. Right? When you go into the concept of marrying, it means to join. What you have today, these date apps. You can hook up with anybody. You can join with anybody now. Right? The avenue has been open for, you know, these women, they can fulfill their lust, and even these creeps. We speak about it a lot. You got sites dedicated to niggas who got a name for gerbils and right? And you might be taking like some, oh, that's a little out there. Hold up, this is what you get. But the wicked is in power, man. Come on.
It says, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah into the ark. And knew not until the flood came.
Right, it snares and entangles the attention of the people. Right? You can't consider, you can't ponder on the testimony of the Yahawashi unless you're in a particular spirit.
You got to be ordained.
You got to be ordained because everything else is going to serve as distractions. Right? Those pitfalls and snares. When you read Proverbs the 4th chapter, it says, keep thy eyes single. You got that? That's the spirit.
One woman and not the philosophy of that.
Right. Yep.
Because the scripture is basically likened unto a woman. So be it. Right. And have no eyes single.
And in the sight of all the congregation, and you have that today. Because it's rarely anything that can get by us. The nigga said we'll be here for 1,000 years. Guess what? That you brought a strange woman in.
Due to the prophecies that we said coming to pass, there's no way we're gonna be here another 1,000 years. So everything we teaching is false. America and Babylon and America, they put you gonna be here another 1,000 years. There's no possible way, man.
And even the roadways serve as testament of that. How many times you gonna ride over that pothole? You ain't got 1,000 years. 300, that's right. Yeah.
That means another one got to be introduced.
That's right.
Maybe that's Babylon.
What you think it is now?
Right.
Zero.
Right.
Read my mind.
Oh, well, that's the whore wrinkling.
Right.
She was once desired.
Nobody want that bitch.
Right, nobody wanted no more. Oh, that's Isaiah 24, that no man shall come in. Right, so nobody want to enter into the whore because she's not desired anymore. Look at her streets, they wrinkled.
What is that? Fat ass church,
Teardrops.
Yeah.
Sell it for 100, but you gotta sell it for 40.
Yeah, but she's trying to pay for all that. Right. She's trying to get you over to the house. She's trying to get you over there. Right now, it's the congregation which we want to the
1,000.
Look at the 1,000 help people agree to it.
Right.
That rock the symbol make you sleep like
Oh,
our
yeah,
people
yeah,
are sheep,
Mhm.
like those who know the truth.
Right.
That give you a reason to, oh shit, we listen to shit, you know, oh shit, we got another 1,000 years, we gotta remember that.
Right. Right. Chip is already here.
This shit already out.
It's already out. People already got them. They already got them.
Yeah.
And scripture says, at the end, it shall speak in that
That's
life.
it. Well, it don't take us 1,000 years to come up with Hebrew names. And
Right.
It don't take that long, man.
Hey, my man, what they gonna do with the message? Hold
Time.
on,
Right.
This is already
That's
here.
right.
that warhead don't work no more.
Right.
I got some really good bad guys. But in Proverbs 10, verse 27, it says the fear of the Lord prolongs the days.
Hold on. No, you know what? Jump up and don't read that. Hey, because Solomon, that's Yahawashi. Hey, because Yahawashi taught about America being destroyed. Remember he made the statement, the lilies, the field, and the field is being born in the tub and the water. Yeah, you got no right to say we don't.
That about us.
Yeah, he been.
We gonna be all right.
They proud, man. They not going to concede. They going to fight against you. How much so they're not conceding. So listen to the prophet. Somebody got to be excited about the family. See that?
I got one. This back in the brother Brock in the NLT, Ezekiel 2, and verse 2. The Spirit said to me, Son of man, these are the wicked men who are planning evil and giving wicked counsel in the city, and say to the people, is it not a good time to build houses? This city is like an iron pot. This city is like an iron pot. We are safe inside it like meat in a pot.
That's a bad scripture right there. That's a bad scripture right there.
Yeah, that's right terminology. This generation is cooked, right? You niggas, you love America, the Lord gonna leave you there. And melt you. Right.
He said, look, we safe inside of these walls. Like the scripture speaks about the man, King David said, oh, did I have wings? Somebody give that. Oh, did I have wings? Right? Because when you read in that, it speaks about leaving out of the city. Because the mindset of the city is to function as one. Right? That's why even Solomon, he spoke to the river. He said the rivers, they come and they go. Right? You see that here in Babylon, that's what the traffic is, the flow of traffic. So that's the water. When you just come into here, you just going back and forth. Just a fucking maze, you're in the wilderness. That's why Solomon said that. The rivers, he says vexation, because they go this way and they come this way and they keep moving. Right? But you gotta detach from that matrix. That was King David. So let's get that real quick. Don't be not conformed to this world. Right. water, or what? It takes the flow of river. So the flow of the rivers, the waters, the people, they just in sync. They have come as Esau, a vessel of dishonor. You see?
Psalm 55 and 6. And I said, Rawchaa has eaten from the dove.
Right, they're going to get that part of the vessel. Desire that people don't realize the only way out of it is God. Yes, that's right. Right, but this
against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
So that's what the prophet's about, man. To warn you, the Lord ain't gonna send the prophets to come down and give you a compliment, you know, and tell you you're doing well, man. No, the Lord sent forth his prophets to warn you, you know. And you have these false prophets to give you that false sense of security, man. You know, but why you think Samuel, they feared Samuel. He came into the city, they just scattered, just scattered.
I had a little bit more of this. Second Peter 3 and verse 4. It says, "In saying, where is the promise of his coming? Since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. For this they are willingly ignorant."
And they got that saying, I heard this 30 years ago. You So how much more the niggas back then that never seen rain? You know, back then they had no feel for it. But now you got actually missiles on the scene. You got the ingredients for a family to have. You got the ingredients for the teeth of wild beasts. Everything here for these plays to let loose. But the Lord blinded them.
He says, for this they are willingly are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High the heaven were old, and the earth standing out of the water in the water. So basically, just going back into what brother was just talking about, how before the flood came, he was in an ignorant state.
The water.
Here it is, the rain was coming down.
Hey, you
Like,
want the water out?
Here it is, the rain was coming down. The rain was coming down, and you know, it was certain Jakes that possibly wanted to get in the right spirit, but the spirit of Jake asked Jake do. Jake started making jokes, probably started making TikToks, making a joke to it to the point that water didn't go down. It didn't saturate into the ground anymore. It kept rising. All of a sudden it's a flash flood. Oh, it's bigger than a flash flood now. It's a monsoon to a point now it's a global catastrophe. See, it's levels to it, man.
With the ark, the instructions on the came with 8 seats. So the niggas couldn't have loved it. It was set up where they could get right.
It's already ordained. Yeah, because when the Most High does his deliverance, if you notice, and even in time past, going into now, it's always a small number that get delivered. It's very specific. That's right. He ain't coming for everybody. He already know. It's already preordained.
Yeah, like John 3:16, it's not all inclusive. This is exclusive. It excludes a certain
Right.
That's the third of the kingdom. It excludes off the top. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the water, Yahawah.
I got Luke 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars.
So like you read that again, bro.
Luke 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars. And
If I mean, you had the planet parade.
No,
Oh, yeah. So, if I may, these are, you going to it, Yahawashi really giving us symptoms to the downfall of the empire, man. These are the different symptoms, just like you see the cancer patient, pale skin, eyes dilated, whatever.
All this now. Let me get a little bit of this water, guys. The spirit of the physician is diagnosing. We know that this place coming to an end. Like the brother said, it's simple. We going in on, we closing in on the blood moon for the Passover. Right? And that happened when the time that happened when the Lord was crucified. They call it, but in the scripture they said the moon was red as blood. Something like that. If I may add, another sign that's in the sky, man, we see the vehicles of our salvation,
15, I think, around by the 50th verse, it speaks about flesh and blood cannot inherit. Oh, that's where you at?
Yeah.
You gotta put out, that corruption off. Exactly, exactly.
That corruption off.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, before we read up,
Yeah,
I'll read it in NLT. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. What I am saying, dear brothers and sisters, is that our physical bodies cannot inherit the kingdom of God.
Right.
These dying bodies cannot inherit what will last forever.
Right. But those chariots, like this body can't go up inside a chariot. Like that's the blood, you know?
I'll read back.
And now they too slacky going back that flesh because it begins with a thought that more thoughts as well. You know, and not having no carnal thoughts. That's even the process to get to. Yeah, you gotta have that mindset to get to the chariot.
I was going to say that these are days put off the water. Right. Yeah, put off the water.
You gotta put the water off. Immortality. You gotta put the corruptible off and put it in.
Right, it starts with the doctrine. Yeah, then it physically manifests, into the twinkling of an eye. Lord ain't gonna even leave your body gonna change to another thing.
Apostle Paul when he said, that's it. Exactly.
Romans 7 chapter.
That's it. That's right. Save you from the body.
Oh, okay.
Right. That's right. Romans 7 chapter, because it was all about the conflict of the inner man, which is the spirit of Yahawah Yahawashi against the flesh.
Right,
It changed. And that's why he came back in 1 Corinthians, talking to them two hard heads, telling them that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, man. Like the elder said, we gotta be changed. Like the brother said, we gotta put off that incorruptible, right? That corruptible, and then put on the incorruptible.
That's not as deep as you might think. It's not coming to just a mindset. You can't come to firsthand. You can't come into this arena if you still believe.
Right.
That means that you have to be conformed. Right. Exactly. And that's the image of Yahawashi. So I can add that being conformed to the main first. Number one, but it's still number one. You have to get the name right there.
That old man.
As long as the Lord loves you, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right, man. That same old Christianity.
I got Matthew 18 and
Let's
verse.
lock it real quick. The brother had one.
Yeah, come real
Show me that
quick.
real quick. Then we're going to come back to that Proverbs 10 as well.
That's the book of Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 3. It say, and shall make him of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. Like the elder said, baby, we ain't got time to play with these people. People come up, spill their disbelief on
It's just that.
It say, and shall not judge after the sight of his eye and reprove after the hearing of his ear. But the Lord gonna make us a quick understanding. It shouldn't take you forever to understand that the name of the Lord is Yahawashi.
Like when we first heard those names, like
It's got to be.
just like a board that you had, and you didn't even know what you was missing. But when you heard the name, that board was just to fill that gap. It said it starts with the name because the scripture said the name is a strong town, man. I mean, hey, y'all been going to, man, hey, you can call like a dad, you call what's up, brother, or nephew,
Yep.
So what type of power is that? And then you ain't even pronouncing that name correctly, because the J, we went into the J, wasn't even erected into a certain period of time, and Yahawashi walked the earth before the J was even created. You really pronouncing that wrong. Jesus Christos.
Oh, that's why it's Babylon.
Exactly.
That's one of the reasons, one of the many reasons why this is the city of confusion. Right. Something as simple as the letter. Right. Yeah. The letter. We just got there and researched that. Because it started with an alphabet of the Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because the Lord did it.
Regular clothes.
They've been trying to get with the NATO ever since then, man. snatching that motherfucker.
You got them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's going back to that United Soviet Social
USSR.
Right Republic. Right, and that's going into because Russia is huge. That's why we're going to Ezekiel 38. We're going to that great company. You have the spirit, like we're about to go into that, man. Right, the prophecies, because that's a heavy moment going back to Russia, all those different countries that fell. I think it was 91. Yeah. And then you have all those countries, Georgia, the Republic of Georgia, right? They're gonna come back, as well as the allies, Libya, Ethiopia, right? Iran. And see, Russia, and I was speaking about this earlier, like Libya, for an example. You know, they had like the Libyan Civil War, and Russia came in there and squashed the beef, and then Libya became an ally. But they did the same thing America would do. America come in and fund the war, right? They come in and be the solution to the problem, then now you tribute to us. So them different countries who Russia is guard over, right? It's bigger than weapons too. I believe Syria, they furnish over 90% of the power, right? You get the power to Syria, man, through Russia. So that's that bear protecting her cause. That's why when you consider a bear do whatever to hit a mother bear. Bear will come to her cause.
She bears.
But everybody knows that. That's why.
Look at the screen.
And Ukraine, all of a sudden, which you go into that word Ukraine, it goes into borderland. So that's like a borderline, like you come to the border of something. So really, Ukraine is a touchy subject. You thought it would go away. Now this nigga arguing with Trump in the White House. So
It's like the neighborhood cat or dog. Like, look, I can kick you. Tell me, get in my yard. You kick it. Now we got a problem. Russia don't like this, man. Because that's why all of the East nations is basically, as brother was going into, they're siding with us to be able to justify to come against America. That's why
the alliances started for one answer. As long as alliances, some random they get shot. And then alliances work together.
What they call the foreign relations. That's why if you have to look up a nation as an ally, so this certain nation is an ally. We're gonna come up with foreign relations. That's really street talk. Because like if you in a drama with somebody, you're like, okay, these my guys, I'm cool with them. Why I gotta promote that I'm cool with you? That means the temperature in the room is peaceful. So when I'm talking about nations, why I gotta be relations. I'm cool. I got a relationship with him. That means there's tension in the room.
Right.
Everybody bumping heads.
Mm-hmm.
So really the Lord signed everybody together, you know, chess move.
Ultimately showing that this king is divided.
Right.
And it ain't gonna stand.
Right.
That's 4 years. It was all about Ukraine. Now you can see it just shifted in one moment.
Yeah.
Now he basically, you can tell Trump siding with Putin on this.
Right. Yeah. And they think that's going to bring peace.
Yeah.
But we like we mentioned, them hooks and them jaws, right, which we know ultimately is going to go into going back with the USSR was called what? The Iron Wall. You see, so they're going back to that, you know. But ultimately, it's in detail. Like, because I can say he got cancer, but the lump on your breast really solidifies that you actually got cancer. So when you look at the little tedious moves, you know, it complements the big picture. See? All right, so come on, Rick.
Ezekiel 38:2. Son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal.
Right, the land of Gog and Magog. Because when you go into the map, you got to know you got to be into the maps to understand this. When you go into Gog and Magog, that's that land right there, Syria, Turkey, right? Because like I mentioned, the resources, those countries, they do business with the Russians, man. The Russians don't just fund them with weapons, they fund them with power. See, so the land, right? Go ahead, you got, go ahead.
That's why the allied nations of America over there in Europe, these gonna hate the Lord because y'all got these nations going against Russia, and Russia fund them with their necessities, man.
Right.
As far as their energy, just like these other countries. All these allied nations, they get a lot of their resources, natural resources, especially over there in the bottomless pit, from Russia, man.
Natural gas. When America detonated Darth Vader, they detonated
That pipeline.
Pipeline, yeah.
That was all the natural gas going into Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they show you that in 007. With the one where they bombed the pipeline.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was the one with the broad. She was the villain in it.
Die another day.
No, that was some Myron Never Dies or some shit.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. Yeah. And the guy, that was the guy who couldn't feel no pain. He was from Ukraine. And he was like, why would they
be
disrupt
telling
that
on
pipeline,
themselves.
you know? Predictive programming. Hey, but them like this video. Like, I told you, it's like street beats.
Yeah.
They political gangsters. Yeah. They make a movie. They demonize the Russians, you know, in the movies. That's like a diss track. But the people just think it's entertainment, but it's like, why you coming at them, you know? That's that friction you get the two guys in the room there, you know? But that's like you read.
It says, and prophesy against them, and say, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, behold, I am against thee, O God, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal.
Right, that chief prince, that being Russian. Right? Chief being what? Shah is prince. So that word Russia really, it literally in the Hebrew translates to chief prince.
And I return thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
Yeah.
And I got some. This is the country that used to be a part of USSR. It ain't no more. But Russia, eyeball it. Belarus, Kazakhstan. Kyrgyzstan, Moldova, Ukraine, Armenia, Azerbaijan.
Armenia, that's up there, that's the northern quarters. Right? When it speaks about Togomak and the northern quarters, that's up in that region. Right? Going northeast Turkey, you got Armenia, and you got all the way up there to the Caucasus Mountains. See? But
You say Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan.
yeah, that's the hiking thing.
It's all about resources. That's how you know Esau involved too. That nigga, he ain't there just for no reason, just to bring the peace. It's always gonna be an alternative move when it is come.
Thief. Let me bring this article out right quick because brother put this in the group chat. Read it. It says this could be the hook in the jaw that pulls the U.S. directly into the war in Ukraine. Landoftheamericandream.com, something like that. It says Ukraine has vast deposits of rare earth elements that are potentially worth enormous amounts of money. Over half of these deposits are in areas of eastern Ukraine, which have either already been captured by the Russians or will soon be captured by the Russians if the war continues. That's all I'm gonna get on now.
I mean, real
Just to back that up.
Just and too. That's how you know these games.
Yeah.
They spend jacking them.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? You know a nigga got some dope and money in the house, run up in the table. That's the spirit that Esau company.
That happened. The same thing happened during World War II. They went for the German scientists. Russia took some of the Americans and the others. They went in for just them scientists, pulled them out, and they started their nuclear programs and their own races. So it's the same thing.
Something like that.
Yeah, I read the paper. So it's the same thing going on now. Back to the minerals business. That's where you get all right. It's a digital age, but any country that don't got the minerals, the country that got the minerals, you win the next age. Just like the industrial age was about steel and all that. But through steel at that time, you wasn't. Right? This is what
America, when it was at.
Birmingham being the place it was, basically.
What they call it, north of Pittsburgh. And that's one reason why they call it the Magic City. Because Birmingham, with the whole region around Birmingham and Birmingham itself, produced steel at a rate that they was like, damn, we can't believe it, you know? And Birmingham, due to that, Birmingham built a lot of cities in the world, not just the United States, but in the world, coming out of the ground, man. You got it.
Yeah, no, they got that the heaviest corner.
In the world,
And that was that industrial age, and you see how big. That's what became a Magic City because the whole world operated off of steel. They needed that steel immediately. You got steel barons. I think it was I forget who was it, Carnegie. One of them. They got their name off of just steel. And so, what's the next era? The next A is digital. You need microchips. You need what's the word? Real earth minerals to make the lithium. That's where you
Thailand, down in the South China Sea, they've been real hot down there.
Oh, yeah, Taiwan.
Taiwan, for sure. Because of the ingredients to make the chip. It's right down there. Yeah, it's right off that coast. Yeah.
And that's why they sent that storm to North Carolina. You know, Esau got it hard, because they say it's lithium mine
send a heart.
Oh, yeah, right. So that's the sport. It's blessing through the sport.
He ain't gonna come usually.
Right. He gonna come in
Yeah, exactly. He ain't gonna let it work this.
Yeah, because people ain't gonna let it go. They're gonna bump the price up. So he's talking about, well, you know what? We ain't finna even tell them, no, we're just gonna kill them.
Eminent domain.
Yeah, and kill that insurance policy.
Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. So when we talk about war, it's hand in hand with the scriptures, man. It's hand in hand with Yahawashi. So we talk about Russia, we talk about USSR, World War I, II, III. This is all it's all meaningful to right now. Right? This is designated as a time. That's why same day the planets aligned. We got Trump, the Oval Office talking about we're gonna bring war. We're gonna bring World War III to be specific. So it don't feel like 1,000 years. It feels like right around. The lady said it's a stain. He said, yeah. He flipped it around and said they said that the great doctrine is a stain. You a stain, man.
Right. You know, my stain. Big spaghetti stain.
And anything we say to these people, we're gonna be a stain. That's what's coming out of the scriptures. They have verse. This world is enmity with the Heavenly Father. So they always going anything that come out of these scriptures gonna be a stain.
Hey, people hate the truth, man. That's the thing. They hate the truth. They hate Yahawashi because he is faithful and true, man.
I got one for that brother go. It's for you, because Yahawashi coming to bring war. His father's a man of war. Matthew 24, starting at verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when these things shall be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world.
So they was asking back then. So we in our right mind, we in the right spirit. We ain't trying to settle in and sit down and kick our feet up. We in the same spirit that the disciples was asking when they asked the Lord thousands of years ago. When shall the end be? The understanding of ages is right in the scriptures. Understanding the times and seasons is all throughout the scriptures. And for the ones that the Lord lifts the veil off our mind, it has us come back to this mystery of the kingdom. We gonna be exploring how soon the kingdom's gonna be coming. That's what the message of Yahawashi was. That's what the message of John the Baptist was. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Go ahead, Al.
If I may too, that's you already got that life sentence stuck in your mind.
Yeah.
But you ain't looking forward to getting out. As you mentioned, the prophets they inquire when, even else inquire, when shall be the part of the son of the time. That has always been the spirit of the true man of Yahawashi outside, the spirit of hastening, to get the fuck out, man.
Hey, what else are we here for?
Right.
Are we, what are we doing? We building up the economy, or we trying to get the hell up out of here?
Get the black dollar started that shit. It's like we got
And that's just like if you get your ass locked up and you on some serious charges, well, you got 5 to 10 years or so. You learning the laws and shit, trying to figure out a way to reduce your sentence. That's why we come out. We got the prophesy about all this wicked things. We trying to
So the times is finding out how long we got
right? I'm thinking I'm seeing charity. Get out of here. Then niggas said, no, hold up, man.
Yeah, that's why the Lord ordained those white word, man. Hey, man, you look, that's what's holding us up, bro. That's what's holding us up. Because if we all turn towards the east, praise Yahawah, Yahawashi in sequence, man, and we'll be out of here.
That's a whole nation.
That's a whole nation. We'll be out of here. Exactly. Yeah. You said it. Rock.
I got 1 Corinthians 2:11. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so, the things of the Most High knoweth no man, but the spirit of the Most High.
Yeah, because these things are spiritually discerned, man. You don't have the spirit of spiritual discernment, you ain't gonna see the signs of the time. Right. Everybody's around the man clock.
Yeah. That's why he said 1,000 years.
Yeah.
He's working on the clock of man.
That clock say like it does.
And that's predicted by Esau. Esau know he ain't got that much time.
Trump said Zelensky will bring World War III any day, man. Come on, man. It's like he came up with an excuse to say, you live in comfort right now. You know? So he's like, well, you make us something like stay here. That's basically it. You lost hope.
Kind.
You're not looking for Yahawashi at this point, man. You know? Now you have to ask the question, do you even believe?
Right.
Hey, that's probably why the Genesis guys got the hell up out of there, man. So, they see it coming.
It was a money issue probably more than that.
It really was.
That's why I ran over the contract. Runs in the country.
Ain't no other one gonna see it. Right.
The Pixar and the other one would have got there.
30% of the picture. You know what I'm saying?
They make an animation
Abraham cartoons.
I got Job 14:5.
Them niggas voices.
Job 14:5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
So on the spiritual calendar, it's already a date for Esau's execution, so to speak, for the downfall of his empire. You can also read that in Revelation, the 9th chapter. Has a certain day, month, year for to slay the third part of man. You know, so this devil, he can't add a statue to his cubit. He can't add another second to his lifespan. Man. Going back to Proverbs 10 chapter talks about how that the years of the wicked is going to be cut short, man.
Well, we're going to go back to that.
And if I can add, just like the video of the Edomite or whatever he was, going into that Project Looking Glass. What he was saying in the video, he was saying that they got a computer, whatever, you know, he said technology, basically the Urim and the Thummim, where they can go into these things and see that they time short. And they were saying that in 2012, that all, whatever they do, it all is going into one destination, so to speak. So no matter how they try to alter reality and alter the future, it's going to all end up in the same spot. You know, in 2012,
lot of niggas beat Thanos. Right. They had to go to a
Yeah. Multiverse. Right. Right. Impossible.
Right. He first of all, he out there thumping with everybody else.
Right.
That was off. You know what I'm saying?
Lord just come in and just chop his head.
But it was the guy came and took the it was
Stars.
Yeah, Elon Musk.
Right.
Took his
Gauntlet.
glove off.
Right. Put it on, yeah.
There ain't no huffing and puffing like he tired.
But even if Esau moves, he is getting to a point that every situation that he boxes himself in, even he points to the Most High. Everything points to the Most High, to omnipotent being what the brother's going into. Thanos shouldn't even been bumping out there with the reality stuff. So that shows it was an art of, you know what, I'm gonna make Thanos do this. He even follows an omnipotent power. Esau shows you that even in his anime. You know?
That's like you just saying niggas daydream. It's really directors. There's something in circle. Right? Spielberg, the nigga, don't know if he dead yet, but the nigga with the coffee shop, see that nigga at Starbucks with a laptop, you know what I'm saying? That's a motherfucking director, man. Nigga, that motherfucker sandals on, mountain bike, energy radio. Right? But he ain't even thinking like, no. Right. But if you get into a nigga mind and daydream with, daydream was stunting about, that's Esau. He's giving you a glimpse of his desire to rule forever, you know?
Independence Day.
Yep, Independence Day. But you know, it goes beyond that too, right? Slack is one of the when you go into them old black and whites, Mars attacks, right? They was making themselves sleep better at night. Like, look, man, don't worry about it. We gonna beat them, you know? Right. To add to your point, you know?
Right. Hey, the day after, that's the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. So you telling me, exactly. So you telling me the Lord, like you read Exodus 15:3, the Lord is a man of war. So you don't think the Lord created all warriors, all weapons of war? His weapons of war, when he unleashes them, it's going to be devastating. There is no day after. Esau, saying the mind of Esau, they got this Rambo spirit, they got this MacGyver spirit to where they feel like they can overcome anything. Whereas they overcome it when the Lord, Revelation 15:1, when the Lord's wrath is filled up. The Lord's wrath is filled up. trying to make himself believe that he can win this fight.
Believe his own lies.
So that's right,
He
right.
gonna will himself.
He gonna will you.
I don't know.
But I'm doing.
I think I can. I think I can.
Don't say that. I told you what the Lord is saying. And they said, look, we trying to help y'all.
Right.
Say your country. Why was that such a touchy subject? They do it with the spirit. People say blood shall pursue thee.
Right.
That's what they heard last. What is it last he said there?
Yep.
I know you got a big ocean in the middle of you.
Right.
But it's coming to you next. And then Trump got that's where you got
They
excited.
gotta say, yeah. Because that pride kicks in.
It reads, doubt that the wells of the cliffs of the rock.
And that all points to Esau, man. That's describing Esau, man. Even your mindset is out. You know, your dwelling place is out. You're full of pride, man. But you know what? When you take a balloon and you inflate it, that balloon, what eventually happens, man? It pops. It bursts. Right. High mind, exactly. Haughtiness.
Haughty kind.
And literally, they say high
High
mind.
mind.
Somebody say
It's
high
true.
mind.
It's
You
true.
know what I mean?
It's true.
That's what the scripture going into.
God.
Everything about this man is on high. It's evil.
Everything.
From structure, right? You got these skyscrapers,
Hey,
and they replicas of mountains, rocks, cliffs.
Y'all remember the head conversion with it?
Hey, no, that's it right now.
They head
Get
get
big.
big.
You're right, and that's Esau, man. And the most high, you got it.
It's like it's going back to that point you made about the balloon. It's a term called inflated ego.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. That's what they got. That's what
Esau
it is.
shows you that Esau show you, which is indicative of his spirit and his vision. Here it is, it's like you supposed to work your way from bottom to the top. That's what he shows you, right? If you learn from the bottom all the way to the top, you develop a level of humility. You know, I learned to be around great men in this battle, bro. The higher brother get up in rank, more humble he becomes. Esau expect you to kiss his ass before he get up.
That's Ecclesiastes, what, 3rd chapter? Right? The humble, how does it go? The greater thou art, the more humble. That's right, man. You're supposed to be. But not in the case of Esau. You got it, bro. He the most proud.
It say, whose habitation is high?
What the elder just say, man. Everything about this devil is high, man. From his mascot to his mind to his dwelling place.
Skyscrapers, yep.
Then you got space station, whatever you want to call them. You know, you send out the James Hubble telescope. Everything about you. Go ahead, bro.
That says in his heart.
See, that's it. So this is the mindset of Esau, man. This is what he said in his heart. And he wanted to deceive himself through his predictive program.
You agreeing with his ass.
That's two-thirds, mainly. Because they want to prolong this kingdom. We talking about this guy, man. You know that your business can't prolong without America, man. That's why you come up with a statement like this. Go ahead, bro. We'll be on this. Go ahead, bro.
It reads, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Here it is. That go to pride right there. The pride of your heart that has deceived you, saying, who shall bring me down to the ground, when you forget you didn't put yourself on
That's
high.
the thing, man. That's a response. Ain't nobody gonna say, yeah. Like, ain't nobody gonna say, I ain't going nowhere, I ain't budging. Unless a motherfucker say, you supposed to move.
Told you.
Get somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they hear the prophets, right? What's our rallying cry? What's the song being sung? America's gonna be destroyed, which is gonna be the catalyst to the so-called white man falling out of power. So he's saying that to somebody.
Right.
He ain't just saying.
Right.
He ain't just
Just
saying.
for no reason,
Right.
yeah.
He's saying it
Yeah.
to wreck.
Yeah.
What's I to say it? No, he responded. This is the gates of the noble in the sense. Right. It's like a battle of the minds. See? It's a war of words in a sense. Our doctrine up against their right? They lay out in format. Yeah, we're speaking against their infrastructure.
It's just like when Moses went to the
Gotta
house.
be careful, man.
Yeah, like when Moses went to the house of the Pharaoh. What happened when they had the serpents?
Yeah.
You know, Moses threw the staff down. Which one overtook which one? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this doctrine is going to overtake that doctrine, man. Because we got enchantments. That's what we do. We put in an enchantment on the earth. We enchant it. It's right. We enchant it down America, man. And how do you do it? The scriptures say unto these mountains. So you got to speak it into existence. And then by merely saying something that's before it happened, that's the definition of prophesying, right? To say before. So that's what we telling America, man. Go ahead,
I
bro.
got something real quick.
All right, go.
Psalm chapter 33 and verse 9. For he spake, and it was done.
Woo! You got it, bro.
He commanded, and it stood fast. Now, going back to the creation. It stood fast. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He makes the devices of the people.
They just made the eagle the national